want us to, in this group, to focus on the things that we need to do to get us some traction in the government contracting space. Many small businesses, particularly minority-owned small businesses, have issues with trying to successfully navigate in a federal contracting space. So the whole purpose of this group is designed to give you some insight, some direct, I guess, insight from my experiences as a former federal chief of contracts, as a consultant in the government contracting space, and as a government contractor myself, to give you guys some insight on the things that I have experienced, some best practices that I have developed along the way. And just to really help minority-owned small businesses get those opportunities. So there's so much money out there as it relates to government contracting, but we are struggling to penetrate the marketplace. So there are a lot of different reasons, in my opinion, why we struggle to get those government contracts. In my experience as a former federal contracting officer, there were not many minority-owned small businesses, unfortunately, that I awarded contracts to. Part of it had to do early on in my career with just some of the things that I purchased. However, along the way, some of it really had to do with the way small businesses showed up in the marketplace. So this group, again, is designed to give you that advice. A lot of times you don't have the money to pay for those consultants because we can be a little bit pricey. So I got kind of tired of turning away small business owners that needed my help, and that's essentially how this group was born. So we're here, and this is our very first live Q&A session of the year, not just of the year, but the very first one. And so it took me, I would say, a long time to kind of get to this point where I could feel confident. I'll be honest and say feel confident enough, not necessarily in my abilities, but not being a bit squeamish when it came to being on camera, to kind of talk about some of the issues. And I've been teaching federal contracting for over a decade. So it is a subject that I am, I would say, intimately familiar with. And so when I love contracting, I love helping people. So, but I'm going to talk about some of the things that I would say are some of our biggest stumbling blocks as it relates to small businesses. So many of us